Today's video is a recap of the concept we learned today of how to represent integers using two-sided counters or colored tiles. And what we specifically focused on was that we were going to make a yellow tile have a value of +1 and a red tile have a value of -1. We also discussed how when you have opposite integers like +1 and -1, they combine together to model the value of 0. So we call this combination of tiles a zero pair. When we use tiles, we can model integers in many different ways. For example, if I want to model +2, I can simply put two positive tiles on the table. But I also know that if I work with zero pairs, I can incorporate those into the model of my integer and not change the value of the integer at all, because I still have +1, +2, and I know that the red and the yellow together make 0, so really that value is not even part of the value of the integer. It's just there to show that I can represent it in a different way. I can then just keep adding tiles as zero pairs without ever changing the value of my initial integer, which is still +2. I can do the same thing with negative integers. So if I want to model -3, I can put 3 negative red tiles on the table, and that models -3. But again, when I tack on zero pairs, a red together with a yellow, and you have to imagine that they are kind of connected, then I still have my -3, but that zero pair is just attached to it. Now you might be wondering, well, what's the point? Well, we're going to be getting into that when we start adding and subtracting integers using tiles. So, as a way to check your understanding, I'm going to set up some different integers, and I want you to record what those integers are, and I want you to share your answers on Edmodo through the quiz. So here we go. Here is your first integer. Okay. Here is your second integer. And here is your third integer. Okay? So as I said, I want you to record the answers for each of these integers and go into the quiz for Edmodo and share your answers there.